Never had a conversation in public with somebody who is half my age. The reason why when I came back, I wanted to conduct an experiment, my first experiment. You were not even born then. And of course, to boot, while returning, you would lie down on the road in front of that toy shop saying, I want this cement toy.
So this was actually Chandra's idea. A couple of months ago, she asked me, what do you talk to your father about? Does he give the same advice at home that he gives on stage? I said, it's actually 10 times worse at home. He's actually much nicer on stage. So she said, okay, then when we do this whole event, why don't you ask him certain things that maybe he'll be willing to answer if you ask him? So I've made some notes. If I look at my phone, I'm clearly not texting and so on. I'm just looking at my notes, yeah. So, and one other thing, in professional settings, I refer to him by his professional initials, NRN. Certainly not what I call him at home, because sometimes people find it weird. So just a disclaimer. So, NRN, maybe we'll start with something simple and then we'll build it up. So, why did you choose to become an entrepreneur?
I have never had a conversation in public with somebody who is half my age. So, the reason why when I came back, I wanted to conduct an experiment, my first experiment. You were not even born then. So that was a failure. Softronics. And I learned some lessons from that. And the second one has done reasonably well.
When you read the media, you feel there's an allure around entrepreneurs because if you're a very successful entrepreneur, you make money and so on. It's one side of life.
Hold it to you, near you.
Sorry, that's one side of life, the success that entrepreneurs see and so on.
I would say it to anybody, not just because, okay, please, yeah.
You were 35, 2 children, 80s India,
No,
so...
you were not at born.
Sorry, one on the way, one on the way.
Oh, yeah.
One child and one on the way. Surely, and you're not Superman, against all belief.
When I left the office at 8:30 in the evening and when I was back home by 9 o'clock, by which time you and Akshata would have finished your studies, your mother would have made sure that you've done all your homework and all of that, we would take you to McFast here. And just seeing you people enjoy eating that pizza or whatever, you people wanted, that brought so much of joy and happiness to us. And of course, to boot, while returning, you would lie down on the road in front of that toy shop saying, I want this cement toy. No, but I enjoyed it every minute. I enjoyed it because I needed a light moment. I didn't want a serious moment.
One of the things you always told me is, it's not just entrepreneurship, it's true for all of life. That life is a series of compromises, and you say some of the compromises are geometric progression, some are linear progression, and so on. And I don't know if you'll want to answer this publicly, but I'll still ask you. What is the most significant compromise in your professional life that you had to make? If you don't answer specifically, you can tell us at least the philosophy behind it.
No, I think I will give you a general gyan because there's so many wonderful entrepreneurs and they too would face it.